Hi friends, it's Monday, October 20th, 2014. Lynn and Jamie here, continuing our assignment. Our instructions for today's session are to have a back to basics session, to show up and offer ourselves in service to do whatever is needed to trigger the awakening right now. And with that, it begins.
Whoa, Grandmother Universe. Merging with Grandmother
She's
Universe.
actually doing better.
She really is.
She's whining, but she's doing a lot better.
Yeah, she has the energy to whine.
Yeah, and I don't think this is, it doesn't seem like this is our focus. Like I seem to be way past this door. We're in the briefing meeting. They're having the meeting, and there's a really tall being here, somebody full of compassion, who is laying out the plan, this next planet, the next planet, which is that middle one of the three that were infected by the planet that our biosphere infected.
It's true.
And talking about shifting roles and getting up and moving one seat to the right, and that the cross training is has a lot of value, and so that it's important at this point in the process to have the angels do what the Christ presences had been doing, and the Christ presences do what the angels had been doing, and that it fits perfectly with the staffing availability.
Yeah.
Like this is just the perfect thing, and that he's talking right now to the angels and to Luce and the courageous one and Azara, and talking about what their role will be, and every now and then the commander says something also which is useful because of his experience, like he has relevant experience.
That's true.
And Charlie and CP30 are sitting kind of one on either side of the commander, and they're listening really intently.
Taking notes.
And yes, and they're listening to everything that everyone is saying really intently and taking notes. And she seems to be, her reaction after the last takedown was, whew, that was pretty intense. Woo! And she's not sure she can cut it.
She's not sure she can cut it.
Charlie thinks she can cut it if she will get a good attitude. Like, the attitude has to be whatever it takes, just to do whatever it takes. I'm in for the duration, whatever it takes.
That's true.
And she doesn't have that attitude. She has that we'll see attitude. It's like on the personal scale, when people take their guide's advice, rather than saying, what now, what do you want me to do now. It's a completely different attitude. It's I'll take it under advisement.
Right.
And she's taking it under advisement. So that's not an attitude that leads to success. That's an attitude that leads to keeping going until we hit the bump that's too big and then leaving.
That's true.
And the commander seems to agree with Charlie. Check me on that one.
Yes.
And she certainly has what it would take if she would get the right attitude. If she would just get that whatever it takes bulldog attitude, she could certainly do it.
That's true.
The person who's leading the seminar is still talking to the angels, unless I've missed the shift.
Yes, that feels true. Still talking to them. And he's close to them.
Yeah. And we're kind of over on the other side, as if, I'm not sure what our part is supposed to be. How may we be of service? Clear the space, hold the air, run the vortices, freshen it up. Lift the energy, like run the vibrations down into the foundations. Whoa! Sticky foundations everywhere. It's like it doesn't matter where we take this camp right now.
That's
it's
true.
just sitting on filth because that's what there is to sit things on.
That's true.
The point is that we are no longer near the planet just taken down, because the planets after they're taken down have a feeling of like clean dust.
Yes.
Just clean dust. And that isn't where we are. We're not near clean dust.
No, where
right
we
now.
are is gross.
Where we are is gross. And the angels look really serious. Look at their expressions.
That's true.
Whew, they look like, whew, okay. And they're going to need to do what Charlie and the commander have been doing.
That's true.
And Charlie and the commander and CP30, to the extent that she does join in, are going to be doing what the angels have been doing.
That's true.
How may we be of service? Clear the air. Get longer. Run vortices longer. Keep the air cleared. Well, that is an excellent point, because the closer we get to this other planet it's just like spewing off this toxic horribleness, the more important it is to keep the air cleared.
That's
so
true.
Longer. So let's stand like the blue tunic guy showed us. Open our oneness chakras. Just let the energy pass through. Somebody's laughing. It's like, yeah, that's the way to do it. Like whatever we were doing before wasn't working it, but this one is. This is. I feel like CP30 will still just be in a training capacity.
That's true.
How may we be of service? Just clear the air. So they did show us once before how it can be helpful for us to start pre-clearing a planet. Maybe when they say clear the air, they don't just mean here in this meeting. Maybe they mean start clearing the air for the planet. That could be. Okay, let's just start doing that. Just show us the target, where to send the stuff. Way up there. And the target below. Okay, here we go. This is nasty. I don't know that I've come across nasty
This
stuff.
is really gross.
Ooh, just keep it going. Target to target. Upward flow of truth. Don't let don't let this stuff clog. Just keep enough truth mixed in.
Yeah.
Like a bubbling hose of truth mixed in that it doesn't clog. It's like exhaust fan, smoky room, exhaust fan. We aren't here to clear the chunks. We're just here to clear the smoke.
Sure.
And then we'll run sticky fog screens. We're not here to get the big stuff. We're just here to ventilate the space so that when they come in, they can see what they have to work with.
That's true.
Seemed to get a nod, thumbs up from someone. Now I can get just like a teeny thread of clear space, but then immediately it's solid smoke again, just an inch away from my face.
Yeah, tiny.
Okay, well, I'm going to waive my learner's permit and ask for beings of the light who are willing, who know exactly what to do, and who are willing to come help us clear the smoke, because I don't feel like I'm making a dent in it.
The light beings don't feel like we're making a dent either.
Yeah, they agree. Nothing significant, nothing measurable is shifting.
Wow.
They're moving into place like a huge exhaust fan, like I don't know what those things are called, but in Florida before air conditioning there were these big attic fans that would just suck the air through the house. It would suck in the windows and ventilate out these attic fans. Whoosh, and that's what this looks like, this big fan. Ooh. They're saying, what do I know about those attic fans? Well, that the screens on the windows would get filthy with bugs because there was a constant, it was like the house was inhaling. And the screens would be filthy. So actually, we'll learn a lot, right? So we just put up bug screen size mesh. Right? Ooh! And turn on this fan. Boom! I don't know who's running it. It's a light being that I don't really recognize. But they're familiar.
Whoosh.
It's possible this isn't what they normally do. Bing, bing, this isn't what they normally do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're all wearing lots of hats. It's like in a startup, in a business model.
Yes.
Everybody has to wear lots of hats and just chip in and do what's needed.
These screens are
Massive.
huge.
So I'm going to ask the light beings, will they be in charge of the screens? Like, what are we supposed to do? Keep the personal vortex going. It's how it feels to me.
Yes. The vortex is important.
Yeah, it is. But this big fan seems to be what is tending or maintaining the supporting the vortex.
That's true.
And the light beings are controlling the big fan. But our little fans or our little vortices are also important. It's kind of like this helps us all tune so that when we actually come to go time, we'll be able to keep clear space for Charlie and for the commander.
That feels true.
I can't really tell what's going on over there with the angels, but they still seem to be getting tutoring or training from that really tall being. Luce has on his really concentrating face.
Yes.
Again, I have this interesting sensation coming and going on the back of my right hand. Such a strange place for a sensation like that.
That's true. I can feel the energy of it. It's buzzing, pulsing.
Yeah, buzzing and pulsing. So often energy in the hands has to do with work in the world, getting the energy out into the world. So energy coming through the hands that needs to be used. So hands down and back, just like the blue tunic guy showed us. Opening up the one chakra wider, holding space. Ooh. My perception is that with their attic fan that these light beings are running, that this is significantly ventilating this planet.
That's true.
I can see the planet now, whereas before all I could see was the smoke.
That's true.
This is exhausting.
Yes, it is.
Well, I think our time is about up.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go ahead and close.
Tune to the vibration of the perfect future self, the ultimate future self. For all of us. Woo, all the way down to the foundations, all the way down to the back.
And into this planet as well.
Oh yeah.
It gives me an instant headache.
Yeah, me too. Big stuff coming out of this planet.
Yeah.
Huge stuff coming out of this planet.
Yeah, it's coming out.
It feels like the planet is split down the middle and stuff is
pouring out. Just pouring out.
Whew.
Yeah, it's like cracked like an egg, the way I see it. Cracked like an egg and stuff is pouring out. Whew.
Wow.
Man, it's exhausting.